Hey everybody, KC here. So I was having a conversation with a retailer the other day in which he was explaining to me the reasons he really didn't need to invest in a lot of technology for his store. He basically said, a really large percentage of my customers are senior citizens and they don't get technology. I said, whoa. First of all, I suspect that that's not entirely true. Because during the pandemic, there was a lot of research done that showed that senior citizens actually were among the cohort where their adaptation of technology was really, really faster than almost anybody else. I mean, they had to learn to use QR codes if they wanted to order anything from a restaurant. They had to use Zoom if they wanted to talk to their grandchildren or their doctors or their children. So senior citizens really adapted technology a lot faster than a lot of other people. They simply had to. They adapted, right? They didn't think of it as innovation. They thought about it as survival. And I said, second of all, I'm a senior citizen technically, and I'm I'm fairly conversant with computers. I mean, I'm no genius, but I can make my way around a Mac pretty well. So you got to remember that there's different kinds of senior citizens, right? There's senior citizens who are 65, 66, 67, and then there are senior citizens who are 95, 96, 97. They may be senior citizens altogether, but they're very, very different. But then again, that may not necessarily be true. I was talking to a friend of mine who's a doctor who was telling me that her oldest patient is 103 years old, or is about to turn 103 years old. And I said, wow. Is she able to get into the office much? She said, no, pretty much, it's all telehealth. I said, really? Telehealth? She goes, oh yeah, this woman knows how to work an iPad and knows how to work an iPhone. There is no problem with technology for her. So maybe more senior citizens are more alike than I thought, but they're not alike in the way that this particular retailer thought. It's a great lesson. You can't just put people in a box and assume that they're always going to be there. Things change, people change, and retailers have to keep up with it. Anyway, that's what's on my mind this morning. And as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.